This is Mack Murphy. I'll be right there. Don't move. Mack Murphy, P.I., and the case of the man with a hole in his heart, Part 3. I don't have time for a guest. If this isn't a beautiful brunette, I'm gonna be irked. Listen, I gotta... It's a brunette. I'll make time.
Mr. Murphy?
My father was Mr. Murphy. Call me Mac. And you are?
Lillian Frisco, I'm here about the ad.
What ad?
In the paper about the assistant?
She handed the newspaper over to me with the ad circled. Assistant required, must be good with electronics and machinery, 24 years of age and recently moved to Seattle from San Francisco, and have a father named Tony, arrive at 2 a.m. sharp, good pay and medical benefits. Huh. I take it you're 24?
That's why I showed up. That describes me to a T. I figured this must be a joke. Maybe someone I know? I must admit, I'm a bit confused.
You and me both. Listen, I need to get moving, and I think it's best if you tag along. Somebody obviously wanted you to show up here. Let's find out why. I grab the robot head off the desk and hand it to Lillian. Here, make yourself useful and carry this. I don't want to leave it here. Not exactly burglar-proof, apparently. We take a brisk walk down to the morgue. Lillian seems genuinely confused by what is happening. Still, I need to keep a close eye on her. This is a little too odd. As we turn the corner towards the morgue, I notice 3 cars parked out front. Not exactly typical for the middle of the night to have a party there. Ed is waiting inside the deli across the street with the lights turned off. He's waving me over through the window. Got some out-of-town relatives, eh, Ed?
Very funny, Mac.
I try. Tell me what happened.
I was working late and... Hey, who's the dame?
That's Lillian. Focus, Ed.
Right. I was working late and came over to the deli to get a sandwich.
In the middle of the night? Doesn't exactly look like the deli's open.
The owner is a friend of the family's. He knows I like to work late and gave me a key.
Gotcha.
So I finished making my snack and had to go to the little boy's room in the back. When I come out, those 3 cars were there, so I turned off the lights and called the police. But no answer. Then I called you.
No answer at the police station is probably not a good sign. You did good, Ed. You and Lillian stay here. The robot head was on the table, flashing lights from the eyes and beeping. Lillian was standing over it, holding a butter knife and a toothpick.
I fixed it.
Huh. Great, Lillian. If we knew what it was doing,
It's Morse code. Says all units, stage 2, bring Murphy alive.
Wow. Beautiful and smart. Where'd you find her, Mac?
Someone wanted her to find me, and we need to find out why. How'd you know how to fix the robot head?
Back in San Francisco, I worked in my father's shop fixing radios. I just know how to fix things, I guess.
Fair enough. Listen, the 2 of you stay here and keep quiet. I'm going to head across the street and get a peek at what's going on. And if the robot head does anything strange, smash it. I head over past the parked cars and put my ear to the front door of the morgue. Nothing. Not a sound. I slowly crack open the door and peek inside. Looks clear, so I go on in and quietly close the door behind me. Not exactly what I was expecting. There's 5, make that 6 robots that came in from the other room. They stand in a half circle around me. Once into position, they don't move. They just look at me. So, you guys from around here? No response. These things aren't even twitching. Maybe I'll just head out. One of the robots moves behind me and blocks off the door. Crud, I'm trapped. About time the police showed up. One of the robots opens the door, raises its arm, which has a pipe or something attached to the end of it, looks about 6 inches in diameter, and points it out the door. Uh-oh. Everyone down! I duck out of the way and run into the other room. I have to get out of here. One of the robot turns to follow me. I jump through the first available window and run towards the deli. Ed, Lillian, we gotta move. To my right, the cop car is on fire and the 2 officers are taking cover behind it, firing into the morgue. Get out of here, you guys are outnumbered. The cops ignore me. Typical. Ed and Lillian come running out of the deli and the 3 of us take off down the street at a full sprint. The street lights shut off and the building lights all go out. The only illumination is the full moon and the fire from the burning car a block behind us. Ahead of us, the streets are empty, except for one man 3 blocks down. Wait, make that 1 block. Uh-oh. Tune in next week for another exciting episode of Mack Murphy, P.I.